Yeah, we want to be able to defend without fouling. We want to do a better job on the defensive glass. Really worked a lot on our defense, our one-on-one defense, guarding our yard, and making sure that we can contain the ball.
Obviously, we've seen the game starts from practice, and we're about to hit 1 month into the season. How have you seen the team practices evolve from the start of the season until now?
I think the biggest thing is, we've got to be able to slow down and work more on execution. Early in season, early in training camp, we were working a lot on our transition, getting up and down the floor. Now you're at a period of time where you're about to play a lot of games in a short period of time. So it's more about mentally being able to be efficient in the reps, being able to while we're not physically taxing necessarily practices, make sure that mentally we still are locked in and engaged.
Are there any takeaways from practice today, or even a moment that kind of just speaks to the culture that you're trying to build here at Gainbridge basketball?
I just think the energy of the group, the energy to staying locked in. We've got great veteran leadership that continues to comment, to bring us together, that feels that if we have a lull and picks us back up. Our group has really great energy, really great competitive spirit.
And is there a specific example of that veteran leadership display today?
Yeah, Soph and Sid. I think their communication, and they're making sure that we stay locked in. They're making sure that we stay intentional in everything that we do.
What kind of confidence boost does it give to the team to hand the Liberty their first loss of the season this weekend?
Yeah, I think it gives us confidence, certainly. Getting Caitlin and getting Soph back gives us confidence as well. It gives us, two perimeter threats. It gives us, two high energy players that have the ability to not just, knock down shots, but to handle the ball. Two versatile players. They can play a lot of positions for us. Two great defensive rebounders as well. So you get confidence by getting players back and starting to get in rhythm, and get confidence from getting a big win.
How are they both doing, and how is everything just kind of moving along with them back to being close to full strength?
Yeah, so far so good. I think the biggest thing is we've got a lot of games in a short period of time right now, so making sure that we're really managing so that we don't have any setbacks.
And I'm sorry, just a very big game against the Suns tomorrow. How will that be, just to be at home again, have that energy from the fans and everything, and just kind of rolling off of the big win this weekend?
Yeah, it'll be great. It's an important game for us, as every game is important. I think we didn't play our best the last time that these two teams met. We feel like we're a better team now. They're a better team too. So we've got to make sure that we have a high attention to detail on both ends of the floor. We've got to make sure that we continue to grow and stack days and be better tomorrow than we were on Saturday.
Can you talk a little bit more about Sophie's play on Saturday? She had 2 points, but I think she was plus 32 on the floor. Just talk about more of the intangibles that she was able to contribute.
Well, there's so many things. Number one, her communication. Her communication is elite. It gives everybody else confidence on the floor, offensively, defensively. Helps us get in the right spots. Her defensive energy and intensity. She allowed us to do a little bit more things from a versatility standpoint when she played the 4, right? So she was playing the 4, and her ability to be physical on ball screens, her ability to defend and rebound, to contain the ball, and then of course knocking down shots. I think she hit a big 3 for us as well. So she just does so many little things that don't always show up in the stat sheet, but that are so important to winning a ball game.
Going up against the Liberty.
I think just finally being aggressive. It's what everybody on the team, the coaches, ask of me, and so I just got to make sure that I'm making a concerted effort every time to make sure that people are having to guard me, and then it'll open up much more for my teammates when I'm aggressive instead of me just always looking to pass. So, yeah, that was the difference, I think. Good.
You also recently shared some really exciting news on your Instagram regarding your father. Just how emotional was that, learning that information, and just how big of a moment was that for your family?
It was really big. Obviously we all hate cancer in any form, but all of us know somebody who's affected by it, and so it was exciting just to have him. He did it like a week ago, but just to share Father's Day with him, for him to still be here, it was definitely emotional and just grateful. Ton of gratitude. Thank you though for asking.
Of course,
yeah. Good.
Looking at the Sun, obviously last time around it was a bit of a different game.
Yeah.
But also playing for a chance to potentially be in a Commissioner's Cup final is something you're a little familiar with. But kind of what's that like?
We're still, building, trying to get ourselves right and make sure that we're doing the things that we need to do every game. And so, of course, it's like a cool opportunity to be playing for the Cup, but it's honestly just another game where we need to be doing the things that we know we need to do. Because when we do them, then we end up looking how we looked the other day. You know, we're clicking on all cylinders and stuff. So, yeah, we just got to go with the mindset to play hard, stack the days, stack the possessions, and hopefully we'll be, you know, playing for the Commissioner's Cup final. We'll see.